Hey, Cam here, and I have a question for you. Have you ever wanted something so bad and tried so hard to get it, only to fall flat on your face and come up short? If so, I know someone who can relate. Meet Joe Doobie. Now, Joe is a great guy. He works hard, he has a family he loves, and always up for a good joke and a laugh. I count myself lucky to call him a friend. But like many people, when it came to starting an online business, Joe fell flat on his face over and over and over again. And that continued for quite a while. Until this last time, though. This last time was different. And if you give me just a few minutes of your time, I want to tell you exactly what he did to overcome all that failure, how Joe fell flat on his face again and again, and then how he finally found a way to work around that failure. You're going to love this because it's easily repeatable, simple to do, and requires no experience. For real, no experience, okay? Like many a good tale though, this one starts in a doctor's office, with Joe's doctor telling him that he had lost vision permanently in his left eye. No reason either, just weird, arbitrary bad luck. One minute he had two eyes, and the next he was down to half vision. Seems pretty random and unfair, right? The amount of times that he bumped into walls or missed the glass while pouring something to drink were countless. Now all this was a while ago, and Joe has since adjusted a little bit. He's even started driving again, and he tells me that if I don't like the way he drives, I should just stay off the sidewalk. Ha ha, Joe! All kidding aside though, Joe was acclimating pretty well to his new life with only partial vision, but there was one thing that kept on nagging him every day. What if he randomly lost vision in his other eye? How was he going to support his family if he couldn't see? I mean, that's terrifying. Just think about it for a second. He had to figure out how to make a living in case he lost vision in his other eye. The best thing Joe thought of was to start his own business. He needed something with very low or no startup costs. He needed to not have employees. He needed to be 100% newbie friendly because he didn't know what he was doing. He needed zero technical knowledge required. He needed the ability to make a fast return on his investment. And something that didn't require every second of his life to work on it, right? He didn't want to spend his whole life working on this thing because he had a family. And like many of you out there, Joe tried it all looking for this business, or as I like to call it, running the gauntlet. He tried Amazon, he tried blogging, he tried MLM, he tried AdSense, he bought expensive tools, he bought a bunch of $7 WSOs, and everything that was designed to make him money seemed to do nothing but drain from his bank account. Right? One night, Joe found himself watching a pretty interesting webinar, though. This was about building audiences really fast with Facebook fan pages. He thought it was really cool because Facebook fan pages were free to set up and easy to make. So he took action on the tactics in the webinar, and guess what happened? Boom! Success. In 3 days, he had generated over 6,000 likes on his Facebook fan page. It was exhilarating. After experiencing all those dead ends and all that failure, it was a really good feeling to finally win. As good as Joe felt though, just one little problem. How does he actually make money with these 6,000 people? The webinar didn't go into that little detail. That was the part that turned into a pitch. It was going to require $1,000 to learn, and Joe didn't have that kind of money to spend at the time. So he hit this crazy brick wall. Ever happened to you? He was close here. He could feel it. He just didn't have the knowledge or the experience to know what to do next. 6,000 likes in 3 days, and Joe had no idea what to do with them to make money. What he ended up doing was so simple that you are going to laugh when I tell you. Before I do though, I want to ask you a real question. Have you ever had a breakthrough like that? Thinking you almost have it all figured out, only to hit a brick wall? If you said yes, then you're not alone. It's estimated that 99% of all people who try to make money online fail. And on top of that, 90% of them fail within the first 120 days. 120 days! That's only 4 months! It's crazy! Why are so many people failing? Well, look, not to state the obvious, but let's face it, there is a learning curve to this stuff. You're always hitting obstacles and needing to come up with new solutions for them. So don't beat yourself up if you've been failing. It's a big club. Listen, It's not easy, but it is possible. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. Which brings me back to Joe. How did Joe figure out how to monetize his Facebook fan page? Well, the short answer is this. He asked. You see, Joe didn't know what he needed to do to monetize his fan page. But he had always been taught that if you don't know the answer to something, know how to find the answer. So that's exactly what Joe did. He went out and he scoured the internet looking for Facebook experts. It took weeks to gather them, people who weren't just talking about it, but actually doing it. He found experts who were really great at using Facebook to make awesome amounts of money, and he interviewed them. Joe asked them questions about their businesses, about monetizing with Facebook and fan pages, about internet marketing, but the most importantly, he asked them the question. I have a Facebook fan page with 6,000 likes. I have no idea how to monetize it. How would you monetize it? And they told him all the angles, all the secrets, all the ins and outs, all the hidden knowledge of Facebook fan page advertising. They told him. When it was all said and done, Joe had a wealth of knowledge on how to expertly monetize his simple fan page. And now he wants to share that journey with you. On behalf of Joe Newbie, I proudly present the culmination of years of experience, the Fan Page Codex. How to build massive audiences and profit rapidly with Facebook fan pages. Inside, you are going to learn not only how to rapidly build a targeted audience using simple Facebook fan pages, but also how to monetize those fan pages just like the experts. Think about that for a second. What would it feel like to finally win online? Instead of seeing the red light of failure, you were seeing the green light of success. Wouldn't it be worth the small price that I'm asking right here for this information today? Just for the chance that this thing might actually work for you. We are talking about real world experience here. Inside the Fan Page Codex, you are going to be getting all the fruits of Joe's labor, the purely refined right way to do it. You can skip all the wrong ways Joe did it and jump straight to the right way to do it. Consider this. If you bought the Fan Page Codex at its full price today of $27 over the course of a year, that's less than 8 cents a day. Would you be willing to pay 8 cents a day for the chance to potentially change your life forever? I know I would, and have. When you pick up the Fan Page Codex today, you are going to be instantly given the secrets to how Joe created his fan page from scratch, the exact like campaign Joe used to get over 6,000 likes on it, and the hidden secrets of 5 online marketing Facebook experts telling you what techniques they use to monetize Joe's page. In addition to the Fan Page Codex, as an added bonus, you are also going to receive the FB Content Blast package. That's 18,930 words, 11 articles designed to engage, captivate, and illuminate your IM Facebook audience, and Engagement Infinity Automation. How to come up with endless content for your Facebook fan page and automate the whole process in 4 simple steps. Honestly, those 2 bonuses alone are worth the small price Joe is asking for the Fan Page Codex today. Wouldn't it be worth it just to see how Joe put all those likes on his fan page in 3 days? Let alone how those experts would monetize it. I want you to pick up this training today. I want you to take all the knowledge you are going to learn inside, and I want you to finally win. All systems go, green lights. What better place than here? What better time than now? Click the buy button below and let's get started.